Now, I know what you're thinking. Who walks their cat? Well, I do. This is Mabel. For her first 9 weeks or so of life, she was raised on a farm, so she lived solely outside. So it just made sense that she would also go on a leash at home. And we already had a cat that I had gotten the previous year who also went on a leash at home. So she loved the outside and would spend hours out there just watching the nature, enjoying the birds, and any other little creatures that would go through our yard. So when we went to college, she was sick of being stuck in a room, a tiny dorm room, by the way, and she yearned for the outside. So my roommate actually gave me a harness for her cat that she no longer has, and she never actually used it. And I thought this was my opportunity to make my cat more like a dog and become a little walker. So we started going to Kinnikinnick State Park and Glover Park, which are near the area if you know where they are, and she really loved it. So let's get into the first step of how to properly harness your cat for a walk. The first step is to have an animal. It doesn't have to be a cat. It can be anything, a dog, a ferret, a guinea pig, who knows. And the next part after that is to have your harness ready and your cat ready at the same time, because if they see this, they may want to take off like she did before this recording under your bed and want to hide, which once they get outside and start the walk, they're not going to want to leave the walk. So I don't know why they do this almost every time. Now on to how to actually harness the cat. So we're going to start by unvelcroing that, putting her on her little platform. Now you may have a cat who wants to cooperate and you may have a cat who doesn't. Mabel currently does not want to cooperate. So what I do is I grab their two little arms through the holes, and then you can Velcro and buckle it in the back. You can then attach your leash, and right there, you are pretty much good to go. But in some cases, the weather is too cold. So Mabel got this cute little puffer jacket for Christmas because the weather has been too chilly for her to walk outside on her own. And she needed something that will keep her warm, because good pet parents know that if you're cold, they're cold. So how you put this on is it just Velcros through the bottom. I'm sorry. Don't jump off. And this one has a little slit in it so that you can attach the leash through the slit and walk your cat or whatever animal you have. So, in conclusion, you may have a cat who likes to take walks. You may have a cat who doesn't like to take walks. Sometimes Mabel doesn't even like going on walks if she sees other people. But this was my demonstration on how to properly harness and walk your cat, including in cautious climates. Show yourself. And here's me giving Mabel some treats because she was a good girl. She doesn't want them. You can end it.